Come on.
Yeah.
Miss Patricia Obletz.
Also, that sound bad.
By way of New York,
Sound
and
valid
she
then?
made her way to Milwaukee.
I gotta wait for the system.
And she has, of course, we didn't get a chance to hang all of her stuff because she has so much, but she has so many stories to tell. So we'll start here because she has actually two separate exhibitions, and as the month goes along, we'll be showing more. You can see a lot of her. And we did the horse story in celebration of the Kentucky Derby, which is coming up. So we have many more horses, and then she's very much a social activist too. And so she has this series, Genocides, which we put up part 1, part 2 to come later.
Thank you all for coming here tonight. I too thank Cynthia and Greg and Dana and Otis for helping us all enjoy art in this section of Milwaukee. I've been an artist since I was 5, and officially, I went to study with a local fine artist in Buffalo, New York. And when I was 6, I started riding horses, and I discovered that, wow, as a sickly kid, I could be really fast, I could be really powerful. And then I started jumping fences, and I've never stopped painting and drawing horses and writing stories about them. This one is all charcoal, which I just covered the work with charcoal, and then I used an eraser and brought it out. And this is called Spirit of Annie R. in memory of a dear friend, Annie Rogovin, who died, but she was a wonderful peace activist and an activist for mental health. And her husband was a famous social documentarian, Milton Rogovin. He's at the Milwaukee Art Museum. This horse started out as charcoal also, and the background remains charcoal, but the rest is oil paint. This is all charcoal, a big hunk, $20 hunk of charcoal. And this work started in 2002 and finished up at the beginning of 2004. And the giraffes were the first work to come. And I call it the Red Horse Messengers in Africa. This is Long Night's Journey into Day. Oh, and I want to say that everything I do starts with a doodle. I never know what I'm going to be working on. I never know the subject until it itself comes out and tells me, or a neighbor or a friend says, oh, I see, whatever. So I don't know if I'm doing horses or landscape or people. And this particular work I did in 2000. And it shows you all the subjects that I paint. People, birds, horses, dogs, homeless people, the nudes I used to do at the Art Students League in Parsons School of Design. And I always wondered about this doorway in the steps until 2001, when my sister was diagnosed with end-stage lung cancer and was dead 3 months later. And so I know what that doorway was. And now we come to the Genocide series. It starts with World War II, Hitler's
Oh, you might have to go back there and do
Holocaust
it.
against the
Like, cause I don't really
And
know
I
shit
don't know
about
if any of you have heard that Jews are being told to register in the Ukraine now as Jews. And I suspect that most of you know, if you don't already know, that Wisconsin is the worst place in the country, in America, for black people. And I have been working with Milwaukee Inner City Congregations Allied for Hope, and they have the 11 by 15 program that is to reduce the prison population in half by 2015. Luckily, President Obama is trying to do that at a federal level. We'll see just how successful we're doing here. I don't know if you can tell that that's a marijuana leaf that's turned into a snake and is going after this young boy. And this painting was the one that started the Genocide series, because I watched Sometimes in April, which was a film by Showtime about Rwanda and the president's plane getting shot out of the air in 1994. I could not go to sleep. They showed the families it was just awful. So I ended up getting my pastels and paper and brought it on the bed, and this showed up almost completely finished. And I showed it at a portfolio review with gallery owners and curators, and when they saw that painting, they said, "Oh, you'll never be able to show that anywhere, especially in the black community. The blacks will come down on you." Well, as we know, those experts are completely wrong. And this started the genocide series because I thought, well, if that's true, and I didn't know whether that was true or not, because at the time I hadn't met Cynthia and Greg yet, I should do more genocides. So I did. Thank you very much for listening.
Wait, I'm not finished. Now, what I secretly call, well, not secretly, I call her the Brick Girl. And for us that are old enough to know what the Brick Girl looked like, they were beautiful. And this is she. And she is my dear friend whom I love.
And I love you.
Okay. Now.
And we fight like sisters.
Yeah, we do. She makes me be her sister. Okay. Now, I have one more special artist I'm going to introduce. And then we're going to have some really good entertainment.